doing? Pretty excited for this video. Got my son a brand new electric dirt bike. You probably saw my previous video of a little bit of a smaller one that he overall enjoyed, but now that he's 13 years old, it was just a little bit too slow for him. It got up to getting, 18 miles an hour or so, going downhill a little bit. It's just too slow and it can't really get uphill. So he's been really wanting a decent one, and I hope this is going to be a really good one. This is the MotoTec 48 volt Pro electric dirt bike. Has a 1500 watt motor. It has front hydraulic shocks, rear spring suspension, and this will do up to 25 miles an hour. So this should be night and day difference compared to the other one you just saw me upload. That one only had a 350 watt motor, so this one's quite a big difference. Much bigger bike overall too. This guy is on Amazon right now for $1,000. It doesn't have the greatest reviews. There's been a lot lately that say they're having issues with the battery. So hopefully I got a good one. There is other reviews, of course, on YouTube about this. And I just popped this open to look inside, and the packaging is different. So hopefully I have the newest version and they got rid of any type of battery problem with it. So enough about that. We're gonna go and unbox. This is gonna be an unboxing video. I'll kind of show you how to quickly throw it together. And later I'll do a full review. So if you're interested in this at all, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and let's go out and get into it. All right, opening the box, this is what you're presented with. These have 20-inch wheels, which is awesome. A lot more stability, and it's gonna be a much more traction than his other one. Look, oh yeah, it's gonna have much better brakes, and very nubby tires.
This looks way better overall.
And yeah, this is gonna be night and day difference. Of course, so is the price. The other one was only $400. This one's $1,000, but it's gonna be well worth the upgrade, I think so. 20-inch wheels, tires, I mean. Yep, the front fender here, and
you peel off that, and then I would show the stickers.
Yeah, exactly. Apply the stickers, then I'll peel it off yet for a little bit more protection for shipping. And we're gonna keep the stickers on for now, and later we'll probably mod this a little bit and maybe put it all black without the red. So should be pretty cool looking. So if you want to see this modded at all, stay tuned. We might even mod some of the other stuff in this bike. So front fender.
Like the controller.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Here is the main charger. This is the type of plug it uses. Here's all the parts to put it together. Should be pretty straightforward and easy. It does come with a set of keys, so you need the keys to start it, which I really, really like. So
and it comes with two, so if you lose one, you still have the other one.
Oh yeah. So you get 2 keys with this in case your son acts up, and you can take it away from him, so there's no other way to use it. So I like that factor. And then of course nobody can just steal it. So if you have this on you or inside your house, then you're good to go there. So there's all the parts. Should be just not very many bolts and a couple of clamps to put on the handlebars. So should be overall a pretty easy install. Thank you. This is gonna go on the front handlebar, just as an extra cushion, and it kind of hides the bolts. So a little bit of extra protection in case you do bump into it. And then here's the rest of the bolts to put it all together. Comes with some wrenches and stuff to get you started. Here are the front shocks. Nice and heavy, feels like nice, good quality. This thing's gonna be a beast, don't you think?
Yep.
More stickers, once again. You can peel them off pretty easily if you wanted to. So 2 of those, of course, for the front.
Then
Go ahead and lift that up. One more thing. This is something. This is for the charging port. I'm not sure exactly why this is here, but you might be able to move the charging port or something. I will show you that when I put this together.
That is massive.
Dang, here's the big boy bike. This thing is going to be awesome. And this goes on front if you wanted to. A lot of kids like it, a lot of kids don't. It's not a necessary piece per se, but we'll put it on for the sake of the installation. Usually I don't read manuals, but I am going to for this one because it's my son's safety. So, and I'm sure it's not a simple install. So manual, of course. And then the main bike. Okay, so here is everything out of the box. I already showed you every other part, and now we're going to assemble it. Should be pretty straightforward, but usually in life, nothing's as easy as it seems. If you guys have any questions down below, please feel free to ask. Or when I have this set up completely, and in my next video, if there's something you want to see in that video, let me know. Alrighty, we are back. We got this bad boy put together. He's been driving it for about a week, and let me tell you, this thing is absolutely amazing. It is very quick. Thank God it has a tunable speed, because this will do over 25 miles an hour. I have this 2,000 watt scooter here. It has trouble keeping up with this thing, so very impressed. Let me show you real quick, since I wasn't able to show you me putting it together, what you have to do. So the box that I got it in, which was different than other reviewers, the other reviewers have like a steel frame around the box, and you have to take it out of that. Mine was all just in styrofoam, which was fine because it came just fine. So these two shocks were separate. All you gotta do is you shove the tubes through these two holes, tighten down these two bolts, and that's what really holds it in tight. Same with the other side, of course. Then there's this mount here. Put the handlebars on, put these over, and then attach the 4 screws. Nice and solid. This was for the front plastic piece that, you know, says MotoTec and all that. My son didn't really care for that, so that's why it's not on there. There's one shock bolt you have to put on. It's pretty simple. You just slide it right through here, tighten it down, and that's good to go. The front wheel you also had to put on. Very simple. Came with a through axle. Just went right through the wheel with a couple of these spacers. Put this bolt on, and it's been solid ever since. The brake here was very simple as well. You just slide it over the rotor, run this wire through here, and then there's a couple of screws you tighten down right there. So overall, the install was very easy. No real complaints other than I didn't have the right instructions, but it was still pretty self-explanatory. A couple negatives that are minor is the charge port is in a terrible location. It's very hard to get it in there, and it's just kind of tough, especially for a kid. Here is the throttle as well as the speed limiter. I believe this is the newest version of the bike. I think this one's actually 1600 watts. And as you can see, there's little lines on the controller. That silver line, that's not on the original model. And that's what adjusts your speed and everything. That's your speed, that's your throttle response. You can set it for your kid, and then there's a screw here with a special Torx head top to it. So you can set this and then put the screw in. The key, very tiny key. I wish the key was bigger. Not much to it. That's all, you just turn it on. That turns on the LCD screen here. Push it on and off, and then it's pretty much ready to rock and roll. It comes with 2 keys. Somehow, I don't know how, but my son was riding it and one key fell out and we lost it. So that's why I put this bright orange thing on here. The key's not supposed to come out when it's on. So I don't know how it popped out, but it did. So definitely don't want to lose your keys. It's got 2 brakes, front and rear. And yeah, I think it's amazing. If you saw my last review on the smaller one, that is truly a kid's toy compared to this thing. But there's a hill in this section that we're in, and that thing couldn't even get up halfway. We haven't tried this one on the hill yet. I'll record that when I get to it. And I believe this is gonna go straight up with no issue whatsoever. So hopefully it does. My scooter can, because that has dual motors front and rear. This one is just rear, but it's 1600 watts, so it's plenty of power. I'll be shocked if it can't get you up, but I will show you. And let's just hope that it does. So this last thing. And he loves it. I'm glad I got it for him. As a parent, I'm a little bit cautious getting him something that's quicker, but you know, it's not a full-size dirt bike, and he really likes it. As you can see, going through the dirt here, no problem whatsoever. The front shocks is really good. The rear coil shock is amazing. And yeah, it's been really good. All right, everybody, so here's the hill that his smaller one couldn't even get halfway up. It doesn't really get steep even until about halfway up. And I think this should get up with no problem. I'll be really surprised if it can't. So it should be night and day difference. Doesn't look very steep from here, but I can assure you, I don't know, it's really hard to tell on camera, but it's pretty steep. So go ahead and go. 3, 2, 1, go. His other one would already be stopped, like he'd be walking it up right there. And look at that. Wow, that's fantastic. This is why I got it for him. Especially when this thing can make it up there and I make it up there and he has to push it up. Like, that just ruins the fun for any kid. So very happy to see it tackle that with no issue whatsoever. So highly, highly recommend. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Here's a quick bonus clip. You just saw him go up that rocky hill. This one is probably 2 times steeper, if not 3. And I mean, you can tell by the tire marks, but let's show you going up it, which I questioned if it would, but look how easily this guy does it. Go ahead. This is extremely steep. That thing's got some torque. So pretty happy that made it up there. Would you recommend this?
Yep.
What do you compare it to the Razor scooter you used to have? Razor is also a toy.
Razor went 10, this goes 26.
Yeah, the Razor was the smaller version, the MX350. So of course that only had a 350 watt motor. So this being 1600, it's night and day, and of course it's gonna be. So it's not a great comparison, but this is only $1,000 and it's gonna last the test of time, I think. So very well built. I mean, look at these tires. Look how grippy those are. Fantastic for this type of terrain. So yeah, I highly recommend this. There's been a lot of negative reviews saying there's issues with the batteries. We plugged it in, it's worked perfect since day one. It's charging perfectly, 0 issues. So I think they took care of those issues. I ordered this from Amazon themselves, and it was shipped from Amazon to us. It was not shipped from a third party, and I think that's going to make a difference too. So I'll put the link below, and it'll take you straight to the actual Amazon product, and you should get exactly what I got. All right, guys.
Except for the manual.
Yeah, the manual is wrong, which is silly, but we figured it out. It's really not hard to put together. Thanks for watching. Do me a big favor, if you like this at all, hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe. Let me know if there's any other tests you want to see with this, and we'll get you some more video footage on it. I'll do, you know, a couple months in review, and hopefully I'll still recommend it, which I really do think we will. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you.